Hi, in this session, let's learn some more applications of linear equations in one variable. We will be looking at NCERT exercise 2.4 of grade 8 mathematics. You're listening to Shravani. Let's look at the first question. Amina thinks of a number and subtracts 5 by 2 from it. She multiplies the result by 8. The result now obtained is 3 times the same number she thought of. What is the number? So, Amina thinks of a number. So, let us assume the number as x. Okay. Now, the first condition is she subtracts 5 by 2 from it. Okay. When we subtract 5 by 2 from the number, that is from x, what do you get? You must get x minus 5 by 2. So, this is the result the Amina gets when she subtracts 5 by 2 from x. Now, the next condition is she multiplies the result by 8. This is the result which she gets by subtracting 5 by 2. Now, this is multiplied by 8. So, when you are multiplying by 8, what you must get? It must be 8 times x minus 5 by 2. What is 8 times x minus 5 by 2? 8 times x is 8x minus 8 times 5 by 2 is 8 into 5 by 2. 2 4 is 8. So, this must be 8x minus 20, right. Now, the condition is the result now obtained is 3 times the same number she thought of. This is the result, new result that is obtained, right. So, this result, that is 8x minus 20, is equal to 3 times the same number she thought of. What did she think of? The original number she thought of is x. So, this must be equal to 3 times x. That is, you get 8x minus 20 is 3x. This is a linear equation in one variable, isn't it? Now, let's simplify this, and to simplify, let's transpose this 3x to the left hand side and 20 to the right hand side. You get 8x minus 3x is equal to 20. 8x minus 3x is 5x. 5x is equal to 20. So, what does this mean? X must be 20 by 5, which is 4. So, the number that Amina thinks of is 4. Let's look at the next question. A positive number is 5 times another number. If 21 is added to both the numbers, then one of the new numbers becomes twice the other new number. What are the numbers? So, we have two positive numbers. Okay. If I assume one number as x, then according to the first condition, that is a positive number is 5 times another number. So, if one number is x, the another number must be 5 times of x, which is 5x. Okay. So, the two positive numbers that we will be considering are x and 5x. Now, the second condition is if 21 is added to both the numbers. So, let's add 21 here. X plus 21 will be the new number and 5x plus 21 will be another new number. Okay. 5x plus 21 and x plus 21 are the two positive numbers that we have now. Now, what is the condition? If 21 is added to both the numbers, then one of the new numbers becomes twice the other new number. One of these two will become twice of the other. Which one becomes twice of which other one? Now, let us look at both the cases. You have either x plus 21 will be 2 times of 5x plus 21, or you can have 5x plus 21 as 2 times of x plus 21. Okay. One number is twice of this number, or this number is twice of this number. These are the two possible scenarios that you can understand from this question. Let's try to solve this first. You have x plus 21 is equal to 2 times of 5x plus 21. That means your x plus 21 is equal to 2 times of 5x is 10x plus 2 times of 21 is 42. Let's transpose x to the right hand side and 42 to left hand side. You get 21 minus 42 is equal to 10x minus x, that is minus 21 is equal to 9x. So, what is x now? X must be minus 21 by 9. But what is the condition given to us? The numbers are positive numbers, but what you have here, this is a negative number. That means this is not a possible case in this question or in this scenario. Alright, let's look at the next question, next situation, that is when 5x plus 21 is twice of x plus 21. When you take 5x plus 21 is equal to, what is 2 times of x plus 21? 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 21 is 42. Let's try to transpose 2x to LHS and 21 to RHS. You get 5x minus 2x is equal to 42 minus 21. That means 3x is equal to 21. So what is x? X must be 21 by 3, which is 7. So one number x is 7. Then what should be the other number? Other number must be 5x. That is 5 times 7, which is 35. So the required two numbers are 7 and 35. Alright. Now let's try to understand the logic behind this. We have two positive numbers as x and 5x. Which is bigger among these two? Obviously 5x is bigger. 5 times of a number is bigger, right? So among x and 5x, 5x is bigger. Similarly, among x plus 21 and 5x plus 21, which is bigger? Obviously 5x plus 21 is bigger number. Now when we say that one of the new numbers becomes twice the other new numbers, naturally this bigger number will be greater or twice of the smaller number. That is the only possible case. This case is only possible. This case is not possible, isn't it? So I just tried to explain both the scenarios to you because I want you to understand here that when we have one number as x and another number as 5x, especially in this case when it is positive numbers, I want you to understand that when you consider the opposite case, that is when you take x plus 21 is twice of 5x plus 21, you will end up with a negative number, which will be a contradiction to the condition that is given in the question. Well, if I give you the same question, instead of positive numbers, I'll just say a number is 5 times another number. Okay, one number is 5 times another number, and these numbers are not necessarily integers, they can be fractions as well. Then you can get two alternate answers in this case. Alright, let's look at the next question. Sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 9. When we interchange the digits, it is found that the resulting new number is greater than the original number by 27. What is the two-digit number? Now, before we proceed to solve this problem, let's consider an example. Suppose I have a two-digit number, say 58. Here 8 is in ones place or units place, 5 is in tens place. So when I want to write the expanded form of this two-digit number, how will I write it as? I will be multiplying the digit with its place value. That is 58 will be written as 5, the digit, multiplied by the place value. Here 5 is in tens place, so 5 into 10 plus the digit 8 multiplied by its place value, that is 8 into 1. That means we will be writing 58 as 50 plus 8, digit multiplied by its place value. And what do you mean by sum of the digits? Sum of the digits is 5 plus 8, which is 13. Now let's interchange the digits here, that is 58, I will now consider 85. 58 and 85 are two different two-digit numbers. Here 8 is in tens place and 5 is in ones place or units place, and the expanded form of 85 will be 80 plus 5, that is 8 into the position value or the place value, which is 10, that is 80, and 5 into 1, which will be 5. Sum of the digits is still the same, 8 plus 5 or 5 plus 8, both are same, that is 13. Now let's come to this question. Sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 9. Suppose I take x, y as a two-digit number. Y is in ones place or in units place and x is in tens place. What is the expanded form of this two-digit number? It will be 10x plus y, isn't it? 10 into x plus y into 1. Now let's interchange the digits. That is, yx will be the new digit, new 2-digit number with y in the tens place and x in the ones place or units place. What is the expanded form of this new 2-digit number? This will be 10y plus x. Okay. So now what is the condition given to us? Sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. If I first assume the 2-digit number as xy, the sum of the digits, that is x plus y, is 9. Whenever we want to solve such problems wherein you have to assume a 2-digit number, we always prefer to consider that 2-digit number in its expanded form, which is 10x plus y in this case. Okay. Now when we interchange the digits, the expanded form will be 10y plus x. Now what is the condition? When we interchange the digits, it is found that the resulting new number is greater than the original number by 27. What is the resulting new number when we interchange the digits? It is 10y plus x. That is, this 10y plus x is greater than the original number by 27. Original number is 10x plus y plus 27, that is, the new number is 27 more than the original number. So 10y plus x is equal to 10x plus y plus 27. Let's try to bring y terms to one side and x terms to the other side, that is 10y. I have a y here. If I transpose it to the left hand side, it will be minus y. This is equal to 10x minus x. This x, when I transpose to the right hand side, it will be 10x minus x plus 27. Okay, 10y minus y is 9y is equal to 9x plus 27. Now here what is the condition we have? The sum of the digits, that is x plus y is equal to 9. So if I transpose this x to the right hand side, I can write y as 9 minus x, isn't it? Now let me substitute this y is equal to 9 minus x in this equation. What I get? This will be 9 times 9 minus x. Y is equal to 9 minus x. I am replacing y by 9 minus x. So 9 into 9 minus x is equal to 9x plus 27. 9 into 9 minus x is 81 minus 9x. This is equal to 9x plus 27. Now this is a linear equation. So let's transpose this negative 9x to right hand side and 27 to the left hand side. You get 81 minus 27 is equal to 9x plus 9x. 81 minus 27 is 54. This is equal to 18x. So what is x? X is equal to 54 by 18, which is 3. So when x is equal to 3, put x is equal to 3 in this equation. You get y as 9 minus 3, which is 6. So what is the 2-digit number? Xy. The 2-digit number will be xy, that is 3 and 6, which is 36. You understand? Let's look at the next question. One of the 2 digits of a 2-digit number is 3 times the other digit. If you interchange the digits of this 2-digit number and add the resulting number to the original number, you get 88. What is the original number? So again, we need to consider a 2-digit number. Okay, if suppose I have a 2-digit number xy with x in the tens place, y in the ones place or units place. How do you always assume a 2-digit number? We must always assume it in its expanded form. Okay, so let the 2-digit number be 10x plus y. Okay. Now what is the first condition? One of the 2 digits is 3 times the other digit. You have the 2 digits as x and y. Okay. What is given? One of the digit is 3 times the other digit. Which digit is 3 times of which other digit? Is it mentioned? No, it's not mentioned. So we get 2 possible cases. The first case is when x is equal to 3 times the other digit, that is 3 times y. And the second case is y is equal to 3 times the first digit, that is x. Okay, so we can get either x is equal to 3y or y is equal to 3x. These are the both cases or both scenarios that we need to consider. Let's look at the next condition given in the question. If you interchange the digits of this 2-digit number, now here xy is our 2-digit number. Now if I interchange the digits, what will be the 2-digit number? It will be yx, that is y will be in tens place, x will be in ones place or units place. So that means if I have the 2-digit number as yx with y in tens place and x in ones place or units place, then its expanded form, what will be the expanded form? It will be 10y plus x. Okay, this is the expanded form of the new 2-digit number that which is obtained by interchanging the digits. Okay, so now what is the condition? If you interchange the digits of this 2-digit number and add the resulting number to the original number, this is the resulting number and this is the original number. When we add these two, we must get 88. This is the condition. That means this new number 10y plus x plus the old number or the original number, that is 10x plus y, is equal to 88. Okay, let's first simplify this. 10y plus y, that is, what do I mean by simplify here? We want to add the like terms or the terms which contain the same variable. Here I have 10y and y. 10y plus y is 11y. Plus x plus 10x is 11x. This is equal to 88. Let me take out 11 common from this. 11 times y plus x is equal to 88, or y plus x or x plus y both are same. So x plus y is equal to 88 divided by 11. When I transpose this 11 to the right hand side, 11 times 8 is 88. So that means you get x plus y is equal to 8. This is the condition or the equation that you arrive at when you apply the given condition here. That is, when you add the original number and when you add the new number which is obtained by interchanging the digits, and when you simplify it, you get the value as x plus y is equal to 8. Now let us look at the first case, that is when you take x is equal to 3y. When you assume x is equal to 3y and substitute it in this equation, you get x plus y is equal to 8. Simply replace x with 3y. That means 3y plus y is equal to 8. 3y plus y is 4y. 4y is equal to 8. So what is y? Y is 8 by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So y is equal to 2. Then what is x? X is equal to 3y. So it is 3 times 2, which is 6. So the number, what is a 2-digit number? 2-digit number is xy. That means the 2-digit number or 2-digit number is 10x plus y. Okay, 10x plus y. What is 10x plus y? 10x plus y is 60 plus 2, which is 62. Alright, this is the first case. Now let's go for the second case when y is equal to 3x. So when you have y is equal to 3x, substitute it in this equation. X plus y is equal to 8. X plus 3x is equal to 8. So 4x is equal to 8. So what is x? X is equal to 8 by 4, which is 2. And what is y? Y is equal to 3 times 2, which is 6. So what is the new number now? New number is 10x plus y, or what is the number that is formed in this case? That is 10x plus y. 10 into 2, 20. 20 plus 6 is 26. So when you consider x is equal to 3y, then the number is 62. When you consider y is equal to 3x, then the number is 26. So there are two possible answers. Either the original number is 62 or 26.